Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. And I'm going to zoom in because this is what the skins look like that I peel off my Floetrol silicone mat. And I'm going to show you some more in a minute because I can. The name of my first book and the Amazon link underneath the Linktree link underneath the video. I have a 10 by 10 inch canvas and I'm going to put a garden on there with some skin flowers. And I'm going to show you a few more. Although this one's pretty cool. I might want to save that out for something else later. Yeah, I love the skins. And, I forgot that was there. But this, I put on something I could peel it off, so I can use that someday. These are what the skins looked like on the Floetrol mat when they were in a mass. And this, if they'll come up, these are the skins that I cut that are going to be flowers. And I think I'm going to cut one more because it just looks so cool there right now to keep in case I need it. And they're odd shapes. There's no doubt about it. They're totally odd shapes. And I have a plan. I said I had a plan, and I have a plan. I'm going to put those aside for a minute. I don't know if I can show you some of my odd shapes, but I'm happy to have odd shaped flowers. They're going to be very abstract. And I'm going to use my colors that are similar to the flowers to stick them down, I hope. So I wish I'd put them on something you could see them easier. But you'll see them soon enough. And they, like I said, they are odd shapes. But they're very cool. And I like them. And maybe you will too, and maybe I won't. Who knows? All bets are off right now. Let's put those aside for the moment. Grab my 10 by 10 inch canvas. Now in the bottom half of this, I want to use some purple behind my greens. And I see that thing, and I have tweezers. Yay! I like it when I have tweezers. Come out thing. And I am going to squeeze some of the colors in there. And I want some blue in my sky, and where is it? Right there. I'm going to use an OXO omelet turning spatula, flip and fold to be exact. They're on the Amazon link. It's all good. The heavier it is, the more likely I am to be able to not have it be a problem on my edges. A little purple in my sky is not a problem. I'm going to wipe off my spatula right along the edge of the canvas and then slide my spatula down. We'll look for anomalous objects and remove them. My paint is nice and wet. And any marks that you see, because I have Floetrol in my mix, my paint mixture is below the video. I just refreshed my paint mixture and made it easier for people to understand. Everybody's going, phew, because that was really hard. I noticed. I'm sorry. So the Floetrol will level the paint, is what I'm trying to say, if I wasn't clear. Now the bottom half of this, I want to... Wow, I got plenty of paint, huh? The bottom half, I want to use a shovel and put some greens in. And I haven't quite exactly figured out how I'm going to do that yet. But the more paint I have on the edge of my canvas, the happier I'm going to be. Because a lot of times when I'm using a spatula to do a scape or something, a sky, or anywhere actually, I don't always get paint as heavy as I want on the very edges. And I have a little canvas showing, and I don't like that. I am going to have to look for more of the things that don't belong. There are always a few of them. Somebody's like, what about that one? I'll get it. Just give me a second. Alright, so I'm going to grab a shovel. I'm going to cover up that paint I spilled. I'm going to throw a bunch of colors into my shovel, including, that was clever, including some Prussian blue. That was really stupid. And a little bit of that Mysterious that's no longer available. And a color I don't use often enough, which is actually a great color. And I'm going to keep working my way. That's a emerald green metallic from Deco Art Americana. This is a green gold from Folk Art. And I suspect that all of these will dribble quite well as soon as I get to that point. And I'm going to finish up with some purple, hoping I do not spill my shovel, because I really do not want to. Let's be cautious. That's a lot of paint. I might want an edge catcher. So those are beautiful colors, and I have not tipped a garden for a while, but it's the first time for everything. I'd like to leave some of the paint in the shovel, but I don't need to, because what I can actually do is just put more paint into the shovel. Which is what I may do. Now let me grab an edge catcher. Oh, I hid them all on myself, but I do know where there's a stash. Let's peel one up. Oh, yes? Really? I should not leave them in the sun. Alright, first I'm going to go this way. And then I'm going to go this way. Even though it's kind of in the dark. And I'm hoping that I'm right. I'm going to be able to pull that paint along the bottom and then lift the canvas. I'm going to rock it a little bit and then move the canvas over. Throw those colors right back in there again. I'm going to tip it, I'm going to cant it so I have some different shapes, and that's all good. I can always put some paint directly on the canvas, and I can always drag a skewer, but right now I'm pretty happy with that. But I want a place to put that down so I don't, you know what, I'm going to wipe off my spatula, or at least put it in the bucket and grab a clean one. And I'm going to grab all the green and purple paint and just use it right now. Run my spatula right up through. I don't think that's going to hurt anything. Paint is nice and wet. There's a lot of white paint in the background with that purple. Nothing I can't deal with later. You can write it down again too. It doesn't have to just be up. I did just nakedify. I bared my canvas. Today's non-word, nakedify. Alright, let's see. I can get rid of the paint on my spatula and throw some flowers in. So I don't need any paint in the background for this right now, but it does seem to be the largest one I have. I'll get the paint off my fingers. And you're bound to have a little texture. You're bound to have something sticking up, but I don't think you're going to get it off there without a miracle. Some kind of miracle I don't know about. This one was cool because it had all kinds of filaments, and I was hoping to keep some of them. And it's got great patterns. So I'm just being really gentle. And I think those tweezers might come in really handy right now. Poking down anything. I got some very funky flowers, and I love them. This might be over very shortly. What fun this is. And I will lead stems down to anything that I need. had a bunch more. Yes, I do. I have a bunch more. Let's put that right in there. I know it's an odd shape, but it looks like a tulip to me. So what? I like it the way it is, and I probably would have liked it on the other side too, but it is where it is. And if I need that white paint off of there, I should probably have a damp Q-tip to do that, but I think it's okay. I think I might really fill up this whole area. Oh, that one's folded over. Okay, well, there's no perfection in placing skins in my zone. I'm not done yet by a long shot, and I probably should be. That one, yeah, let's just do it. They're abstract flowers, what can I say? Clean off my tweezers, poke down my edges. I know my head's in the way, sorry about that. Well, I don't know if they're exactly as incredibly cool as I thought they would be, but sometimes I need until tomorrow to figure it out. I'm going to work harder next time at making sure my stuff isn't folded over. Come off. I need to cut that. Oh, I think I got it. I thought I messed up my paint for a minute, but it'll be alright. I cut way more flowers than I needed, but I'm okay with it. That one is going to be interesting and very bumpy, very dimensional. Dimensional is the appropriate word. I used to hang wallpaper in Boston, and the grass cloth would say it was charming when there were flaws. So, textural, dimensional, there we go. And you'll have a really hard time getting those off, for sure. I'm just going to keep going down a ways. Am I? Yes, I am. Let's make sure I got the right side this time. I think I need a little bit of green at the bottom of each of those. To make it truly what I want it to be. What else have we got? So you could do what I did the first time I did this. You could cut them in heart shapes, and that would be fine. I've only got one left, and I'm not sure I need it. It might be nice just to have. I did kind of want to use some of the new orchid color from Color Art. Where's my straw? I was looking for my straw. And just play with adding a little color here and there on top of the skins to see how that worked. That's kind of cool. I'm okay with that. I like it actually. It's this is a little bit too straight for me. And I was thinking also, I haven't even shown you that I want to throw a few dots in with things. Come out. Oh, perfect. Not perfect if it's going to get swallowed though. Yeah, I think that's going to get swallowed no matter what I do. Just add some dots right on top of the flowers. Why not? And a skewer. Wow, I don't have a skewer handy? That's amazing. Truly. As if they weren't exotic enough, right? What else do we got? Just because it's fun to do. Oh, that one drops fast. That was a lot more than I anticipated. If my paint were drier, it would stay better. And anything I can poke down, I should poke down. And it'll stay kind of moist under there overnight, and you can always poke it down when the paint is stickier and it'll stay better. This is one of those things that'd be okay to have, oh wow, to have resin on. So I've got 2 minutes to tell you guys whatever I'm going to tell you, and I think I'm going to start by sharing with you what I've just done and hoping you can see all of it. And I want to do something else where that was not actually the one I had anticipated it was going to be. Probably should not be doing that upside down. So I love you guys. There's over 90,000 of you. There's just about 91,000 of you when I'm making this right now. You're bound to have bumps in your skin. I wouldn't fret too much if I were you. You can pull out little leafies next to your buds. That paint, that white paint was really heavy. If you need some more in a very specific place, you can always add it. Oh, it looks like I missed one. Maybe I didn't. Still like some more there. Looks sort of like a carnation anyway. So I love you guys. I want you to take care of yourselves, take care of each other. And I'm having too much fun with my funky, funky alien flowers. Who knows what that's going to dry like. But it looks pretty cool right now. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery. With 1 minute left, which is not enough time, but I will tell you that if you check under the link tree, you'll find all kinds of stuff. And if you check the end screens, the video will show you, the exhibition video will show you this month's prizes for those of you who contribute through PayPal or Patreon. And I really appreciate all the contributions that you made in the past to help keep me painting. Thank you so much. And all your comments keep my morale boosted. Thank you so much again. I'm going to drag the skewer up and down a few times with paint on it and fill in and make it look a little more stemmy, which does not mean to the rest of the world what it means in Maine. So those of you who are making beagles, there. I will see you in on. This is Priscilla Batzell. Take care. I told you all of that. So bye for now.